being on their side. They also have one of the highest combined kills a minute in their game, but they don't get many kills themselves as the True Shot Barrage goes down onto Carzzy. Oh, Paduck! He just quacks all over him, flashes forward for the auto. Fleshy now, with no minions underneath the tower, should be fine, but shifters are popping off.
Let's go! That was sick! Paduck! Oh wait, no, Paduck, no!
Paduck needs the auto shield! Oh my god! My lord, that was incredible! He dies afterwards. The minions are paid actors. But shifters get a double on the bot side. A 1k lead now for Paduck as Carzzy TP's in and tries to chase down Trymbi. Should be able to get a rocket dodged. Gatling gun was on the shield. I think
he was on the shield.
Oh no. He must have got a little bit of damage through the shield. For a second, I thought that would still be an execute of Fleshy. Small gold lead coming out for Naak Nako as well in that isolated 1v1 as we see the seismic shove down onto Fleshy. Humanoid caught out as well. Shifters. What was a 2v1 for Vitality very quickly is going to shift into a 3v2 in favor of Shifters. The Weaver's Wall out, Equalizer down, Trymbi healing up. And there's the damage from the seismic shove. Rooster looking for it on Naak Nako, though take him out. Trymbi unable to survive through the Crescent Guard. Rooster falling low as well. Wind becomes lightning. Rooster with a good knockback, but the Audacious charges over the Unraveled Earth. A good knockback as well, as it's a double for the Rooster. And Vitality's caught Mayor Crow. Fleshy flashes in! He gets him! As soon as they start losing it all, it's like, no, we gotta go for every fight we can find. Nuke does have the flash, we'll use it. Carzzy flashes forward. Does Sev have shield enough? The knockback, Carzzy misses the missile! And he just can't find his mark. Talked about their laning and how strong they've been individually in the analyst desk segment, and now they're showing they can team fight with the best of them as Vitality just walk into the gaping maw of Shifters. It's another double for Rooster. Has to flash away the inner flame coming out. True Shot Barrage as well. TP being invested from Vitality. No flash for Nuke. Weaver's Wall, has he dodged enough damage? The timer off it. Seems like he's just going to walk straight into the face of Carzzy, who will get the shutdown. Equalizer coming out, trying to catch out Rooster, but it really doesn't do too much damage, more of a tickle than anything else, as the Weaver's Wall is used. Valkyrie, the root comes down on the Carzzy and brings him on the right side of the wall for Shifters. As Boukada's on his way across as well. Rooster looking for the knockback on Naak Nako here. Weaver's Wall. There's the seismic shove. Goes wide. Equalizer, though, won't be enough. And there she blows. Naak Nako on the floor with 50 seconds left. Except that they're sacking minions towards the topsiders. Okay, never mind. Naak Nako TPs like an absolute fool. Straight into the middle of a team on a wave. Boukada does fall low. Good stopwatch from Naak Nako. He will survive for now. As Paduck says, okay, no, we won't. Just jumps in, kills him. That will be Infernal Soul over to Shifters. Nuke looks for the knockback. Vitality staying around. The Emperor survives. Doesn't even hit Boukada. Lyncas is there for the follow-up chase, but Trymbi comes in with an inspired shield. The knockback with the seismic shove. This is a 3v4 and Shifters are just winning. Their Fed carries on here. At finding their fights, finding their moments, their opportunities where they can force Vitality into bad decisions. And on the opposite side of that coin, Vitality have played this game really poorly.
Yes.
Like, we're taking nothing away from Shifters. This is not the Vitality we expect to see at the end of this split. Your game score really matters. So taking a win off someone like Vitality, even if it's just one in this series, and it's looking like it'll be more than that for Shifters as they dive onto Humanoid and onto Fleshy.
It's just so disgusting. Like, you've so much poke, so much control. Like, as Shifters come across, like,
in the first portions of the draft, well, they made up very well for that with this Jace and Talia. The Ezreal getting so accelerated as well, already at 4 items as Lyncas is knocked back and immediately sent to the grave. Quite close onto the Humanoid the way that Shifters would have wanted, but the first Nexus Tower is going to go down. Another minion wave on its way. Shifters might be deciding to call off the fight for now. They get double in here from one Nexus Tower. We'll save Fleshy from Shifters for now, but again, the Weaver's Wall out from Nuke just to close the gap. Doesn't hit the seismic shove. Naak Nako has to dash his way away with the rocket belt, but now the Nexus Towers are laid bare. TP from Naak Nako for the shield. Lyncas going in with the Crescent Guard. Trymbi able to survive on the backline once again, even with the stopwatch. I think Naak Nako's not long for the rift. Boukada will fall first. Naak Nako falls in response. Carzzy flashing away. The tower respawning in the middle of it all, but it doesn't matter. Shifters will pick up their first win of spring. It's like, hey, Humanoid, back away. And then when Humanoid sees him walking over the Scuttle Crab, he's like, okay, I can't stay around. But it's a couple of seconds he could have had with the minion wave that he didn't have as Rooster flashes in and just gets the solo kill.
Moving their way across to help Naak Nako.
Naak Nako is very mini right now as Humanoid jumps onto Nuke. Boukada going in with that 6. Cease and desist for the follow-up. Fleshy for the heal. Naak Nako down to 100 HP. Will be taken out by Boukada, who flashes forward. A magical journey there as well to get the Vi out if she needs it. But with Humanoid closing the gap, they decide. Okay. Trymbi a little bit squishier than he needs to be right now. A magical journey over the wall as Lyncas looks for the chase. Cyclone out. Trymbi doesn't have a flash, and there's the kill for Vitality. Great punish of Trymbi. Cease and desist available in 3 seconds time though, so Humanoid needs to be careful. Dashes away, uses the Twilight Shroud. Cease and desist there for the chase between worlds. Goes Nuke, flash away from Humanoid. The chase continues as Humanoid will fall and Vitality will get a drink. Yeah, Lyncas on the chase though, and I don't think Paduck is going to survive for much longer. Flash in from Lyncas for the kill. Now Trymbi needs to survive, does have that Tempered Fate, has flash, has heal. Cosmic Binding hits onto Fleshy. He's tanking the tower for now. Polymorph out, Tempered Fate as well. As Trymbi will try to survive, but can't survive through the second Cyclone. Carzzy with the barrier. Paduck using the supercharge, but Naak Nako has the wallop, has the Gnar, knocks him into the wall. And Paduck, for the second time in 3 minutes, is just caught out by Vitality. Trymbi, look at the Tempered Fate on Humanoid here, does land it. The rest of the team. Well, Lyncas on his way. Good Cosmic Binding for the follow-up. Humanoid has to flash away. Boukada still underneath the tower. Humanoid dashing. Season desist is going to chase him. There's a Cyclone. Nuke tanking the tower for now. Has a magical journey to get out. As does Boukada with the TP coming in. Naak Nako's going to look for the chase. Boukada flashless now, but has a Bolt Breaker. Naak Nako trying to dash forward. Will hit him with a boomerang and find the kill. And now might even chase for more because Carzzy's on his way across. Nuke and Trymbi need to get out. The Cosmic Binding not finding the stun. Carzzy dashing forward. Nuke trying to flash away, but Carzzy cultivates him. Able just to walk through their jungle and get there. Nuke trying to clear out this wave. Humanoid looking for the kill. Nuke trying to dash away. Cyclone out. Second one from Lyncas looking for the knockup. Will find it. Nuke still dashing in the middle of it all. Humanoid tanking it and will be able to take down the tower. Vitality now. They look for the chase. Carzzy trading with Paduck. Almost takes him out. The killer instinct has to get him out. As the Lyncas is still getting chased down by Rooster. Carzzy goes unstoppable. Killing off Paduck, who I thought had escaped. And there's a shutdown for Rooster as he kills off Lyncas. Has that Shuriken. Vault Breaker out from Boukada as he looks to try and escape using the shield from the passive. Cease and desist in for a little bit more. Then Vault Breakers again. Humanoid hits another Shuriken and finds the kill and then finds Trymbi. Dessert, you say? Not gonna be enough as the weirding from Nuke. Go in with the Vault Breaker. Good enough from Naak Nako to separate the chasing pack, but Trymbi's here. Looking for that Cosmic Binding. Finds the stun and then Shifters immediately descend and will kill off the Gnar. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Paduck is just dying again. The Wild Growth knockup. Carzzy taking the tower out. Trymbi looking for the Tempered Fate. Doesn't land it on Carzzy, but does keep the tower alive for now. Carzzy having to flash away. Cease and desist there for the chasers. Carzzy oversteps. You killed the enemy AD carry, man, but that was a step too far. Humanoid stunned immediately out of the TP with another Cosmic Binding. And just as we said, the mess. The stun with the Cosmic Binding as well as Nuke dashing forward. Dominus out from Rooster. Cyclone in onto Boukada. Cease and desist on the backline. Carzzy just dashes away. Humanoid with the stopwatch. Drake goes over to Vitality. Magical journey out by Shifters. They have already lost their jungler. Naak Nako still on the chase, building up that Mega Gnar bar once again. Goes hype between worlds. Goes Nuke. Humanoid looking for the chase. Nuke goes back. He forgot to press R a second time and dashes back into the waiting arms of Vitality. Make it 3 from the play for the bees, the buzz around.
It was a kind of a concoction of unfortunate events there for Shifters, where they just couldn't quite get the draw from Vitality they wanted. They wanted to pull them out of this to find multiple angles of attack, but Vitality end up drawing a ton of attention with Humanoid on this top side. Boukada ends up having to pop the ult because he gets nearly one-shot by the rest of Vitality. So I think they're completely fine as Vitality have Naak Nako on the side.
TP behind Naak Nako here, who doesn't really have the Mega Gnars, trying to flash away. Vault Breaker in for Boukada as they go for the chase. Redemption down as Shifters are the ones forced low with the TP behind them now. Try and take the magical journey out. Nuke's going to have to try and dash away, but Lyncas already puts him in the dirt. Humanoid here behind enemy lines now with the Tempered Fate coming out as well. Carzzy begins to open up. It's a double for Humanoid. Steps forward, make it a triple, looking for the quad. As Boukada goes in with a cease and desist, but Humanoid is not listening to any of your legal mumbo-jumbo.
Humanoid couldn't let Carzzy have all the glory in this one. The quadra kill for the Akali and the game for Vitality.
Yeah, pretty clean from Vitality after they got Carzzy ahead. The top side was a bit of a mess in the early game, but when they started playing around their AD carry, they were able to close it out pretty quickly. Sub 30 minutes for Vitality and Oddity, but a welcome one to be sure. 1-1 as we go to game 3. Hooks landing from Fleshy, Rooster trying to dash away as Humanoid comes in with that hero's entrance. Shift is able to survive through the bottom side. There's the resurrection into the taunt onto Rooster. Dreaded return will pull back Lyncas, but no chase from the rest of Shifters means that Vitality get first blood.
Humanoid with the follow-up, changing the pace of that fight.
After 10 years, it still finds ways to surprise me. There's Naak Nako, maybe looking to surprise Rooster here. Goes in with the Hexagon Mason, and they have a hero's entrance, and there's a Venn diagram that you do not want to see if you're Shifters. Wild Ender coming in from Lyncas as well. So make sure they clean up the kill. 3 ultimates used, but a death. Looking for Naak Nako, goes in, Pop Blossom flashed away, Trymbi there with a flash chase, public execution there for the follow-up, Dread return, gonna pull him back, Naak Nako tries to get out, but a good dash forward from Boukada to catch him on his way. Boukada takes him out. Humanoid moving down from the mid lane as Nuke's gonna try and chase him out, Boukada trying to get in there, Smite goes over to Lyncas. Vitality though, not in the best of shapes to fight. Paduck forced away by Carzzy. They begin to collapse onto Humanoid. Good taunt from him into the root though. Flash into the hook as Boukada's caught out. There's the pop loss and Carzzy flashes it, but Paduck gets the kill. Boukada needs to get away from Humanoid as Humanoid tries to bring him down with the Winds of War. Will manage to do so. There's the hero's entrance as well as they dive onto Paduck, and Vitality pins the movement onto Shifters to pick up 3 kills from the play and are looking to make it 4. Nuke doesn't really have anywhere to go here. Does have that Cultivation of War passive, so will manage to escape the double ults from Naak Nako and Humanoid. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Boukada diving in with the public execution to kill off Carzzy. Needs to get out of here. He's on a bouncy castle right now as the chase continues. Lyncas with a World Ender and Fleshy with a Riptail charges forward. They went for the clone.
Nuke and Paduck. Oh, Carzzy.
That was a public execution from Boukada, hidden under the terrain. Carzzy with a good flash away from it as Fleshy goes onto the enemy jungler. There's the taunt out and down goes Boukada.
Great play from Vitality, covering on that mid lane, making sure that Carzzy doesn't end up going down.
By Shifters, and basically for free. I don't often like using that word when it comes to objective swaps, as we see Paduck getting hooked and just deleted under the tower. Fleshy takes the tower shot. I mean, Vitality got the Drake for more than free. They got a discount on it as they get a kill alongside it. A heal out from Fleshy to make sure Naak Nako gets out. Fleshy able to walk out. Naak Nako going back in with a tactical sweep. Another hook from Fleshy. He's been on point. A Pop Blossom going out, but he's exchanged his life 1 for 1. Make it 2 as Carzzy picks up a double. The third goes down to Humanoid, and Shifters all dived in.
Like, this is why every time I see Camille and Galio, it just is so
you got to flash the wall if you're going for it, man. It's 2,500 on it, but you got to go in. Looking to try and get the steal off. Lyncas has already got the smite. Paduck now just getting caught out by Humanoid. He tried to help from Nuke as Lyncas comes in from the other side. The flank working well so far for Vitality. Lyncas though stunned up. Shifters trying to turn it around. Good double knockup into the public execution. Humanoid gets a kill, but Shifters are winning the fight. Naak Nako having to dash away. Now Roosters on Carzzy. Humanoid trying to add to the bouncer, but Shifters have found the fight they were looking for. Huge! Rooster and Boukada need to do a lot of work because they're the ones with the health bars available to them. Naak Nako dives in, a tactical sweep, sweeps away both Paduck and Nuke, and now Rooster and Boukada need to run. Trymbi on his way with the Shape Splitter to try and distract Vitality, but they're not distracted at all. The Chain of Corruption chains.
It's like they nearly got away with it. Vitality couldn't get the combo they were looking for, but Shifters fall afterwards.
That's the problem for Shifters. You are so far behind. Right? It was a big play. Getting the dragon was vital, important. Maybe there's an argument, just sack someone. Just give up Boukada for that and then go, because we're still 10k in the hole. We're still in a really difficult situation. Hook out from Fleshy. Looking for the depth charge under Boukada, and down goes Trymbi again. Maybe Shifters have realized they can't really contest right now. Might be a little bit over-eager to go for it, so instead they're going to try and defend their tier 2 for a couple of moments. Well, usually it's the Scuttle Crabs you find channeling their inner Faker to dodge through the skill shots as Lyncas has pulled back a little bit, but not too much damage on him. This will be the third in here for Vitalities. They have another 2 minutes still on this Baron buff. Flash from Fleshy into the depth charge. Nuke underneath the tower. Yeah, he can just walk that one away. Super's pushing in 2 lanes right now. The third still a little bit away, but those Nexus towers are falling low. Paduck half health from a precision protocol. Trymbi having to flash away. Public execution going down as well as the first Nexus tower will fall. Good taunt from Humanoid, finds him another, and Naak Nako still alive. He's on the damn fountain. The Guardian Angel's going to bring him back. and Vitality will walk out all 5 alive and take the series 2-1.